Hi, welcome to Challenge the Road. Different setting today. You can see the lakes in the background. I thought it would just make a bit of a change than just being in a room at home. I hope you enjoy that. Should hear a lot of lake noises, maybe fish crashing out or kingfishers. Let's just go through what happened. So a friend of mine sent me the video you just saw with them cutting the steering lock. Seems like these things are never going to go away, but I wanted to actually go through what happened, the story, and maybe we just sort of get a bit of a feedback from you guys on, you know, how widespread is this now? Is it getting better? Have Land Rover been doing the updates, etc., etc.? But this is the message. Hey, are you sitting comfortably? Yes, I am. Then I'll begin. My husband wanted a different car. He had a Jaguar F-Pace and he wanted a Land Rover Discovery. Now, I'd already said to my friend that these Land Rovers can be stolen, it's a bit of a problem, but he wanted a Land Rover. I can see why. This is a 2017 Discovery 5, very nice car. I did say to my husband, it's probably best not to go Land Rover or Range Rover at the moment as they keep getting stolen. But no, he wanted it, so he got it. We installed the cameras out front, put a steering lock every night, got an additional tracker and thought that's enough deterrent. So they had 2 trackers. But no, we woke up Wednesday to find the disco had gone. Looked back on the camera footage and they must have cloned our key somehow, as within 30 seconds they just walked up to it, unlocked the car, used an angle grinder through the steering lock and headed off up the road. Now, if you look from the footage, you might, I don't know if it's dangerous or not doing this, but it didn't take long. I think it was 15 seconds for that angle grinder to get through that steering lock. And I know when we first started this journey, we spoke about what options are very good, and I did take a bit of stick for saying that I didn't think the steering locks were overly, not that they wasn't very good, it was just that the practicality of carrying a steering lock, putting it on everywhere you park. And I have been, when I've been on my walks around Tunbridge Wells, I've seen quite a few Land Rovers with steering locks on, but for me, I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit lazy, but I think, you know. So 15 seconds for that, that's not very long, is it, to cut through? Anyway, they done that. They disconnected the standard Land Rover tracker, but was still visible on R1, and they found the car in Biggin Hill. They just parked it up in a residential cul-de-sac and locked it again. I've been seeing this. I've been seeing Land Rovers like under fly passes on motorways, different things. They tend to take the car, leave it. If the tracker doesn't pick it up and it gets recovered within 3 or 4 days, they come back, it seems, and take the car. So that's what happened. We drove up there, managed to unlock it, but our key wouldn't start it. So had to have the key recoded before we could drive it back. So they actually went out there, got the car and got it themselves. We've now got a better steering wheel cover lock, a ghost immobiliser system, and park it on the drive, hemmed in by a tiny iGo car. So they're doing everything they can now. They've put the ghost on, they're parking it in the right place. The other thing is Faraday. I don't think they had a Faraday, and you really need that, a Faraday box or little case for the key. And they've got that now. Also got a wheel clamp if we're ever leaving it for long periods of time without a car in front of it. Bloody hell. So we're really going to... I think that covers it all. I forgot to mention they stole 2 unopened bags of Haribos. That would really annoy me. Needless to say, we never recovered the Haribos. Not sure what we've done to annoy the car gods, but obviously they don't like our family. So anyway, this is a message from a friend. They were happy for me to show this to you, but it just shows you, one, how quickly the cars can go. And you look on that footage, it's not long, is it? Under a minute gone. You know, are you doing enough with your car to protect it? Can you do enough? I still think the ghost is a good thing, and I wish I'd sort of followed that up more at the start of the journey. But if you remember, when I put the video out, it went so big that I couldn't get through to Ghost. I couldn't get through to any of the people that I was getting through to, because a lot of people were getting it done. So I never actually got a Ghost on there, which I would like to pick that back up and do that. From the last Land Rover update, we see that they're offering 3 Faraday pouches to customers from 2018 backwards, I think it is. I have to look back on that video, but they are doing all they can. But as we know, these cars are still vulnerable. But it's not just Land Rovers, lots of cars. I've got a BMW X5. I'm going to be quite interested now to see sort of the theft on X5. I haven't got keyless go and stuff on there. I must admit, I do miss that a little bit, because, you know, if you're carrying a coffee or stuff, the kids' stuff, it's quite nice that the door can just open, and you don't have to get your key, because sometimes it's in my pocket and I have to find the key. So I'm noticing that, but it's not a hardship if it protects the car, but I do notice that. So yeah, I just want to know your feedback, your comments. Hopefully it is getting better. I don't know. From Land Rover's reports, it's saying it is, but obviously these older models, you know, these 2018s back seem, you know, to be quite vulnerable on there. But yeah, your feedback would be appreciated. Yeah, I hope you enjoy these videos. I know it's a bit of a different setup to that. I don't know if you enjoy that, but you can hear the birds out there. It feels quite nice being in here, and you've obviously got a lovely backdrop. So please like, share, subscribe. I'll keep you updated as Land Rover put more news announcements out and we see more of these stories. And I'll see you again soon.